What are chemical hazards in HACCP? Imagine biting into your favorite meal and worrying about tiny chemicals lurking in your food. That's what chemical hazards are all about, hidden substances that can make food unsafe. Chemical hazards in HACCP, which stands for Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point, are substances that can contaminate food and cause health problems if not managed properly. These hazards can come from many sources during food production, processing, or handling. Understanding these sources helps keep our food safe and protect public health. One type of chemical hazard is naturally occurring chemicals. These are substances already in food or the environment. For example, certain fungi produce toxins called mycotoxins that can contaminate grains. Fish can contain histamine, which causes allergic reactions if eaten in high amounts. Some plants naturally have poisonous substances that can be harmful if consumed. Environmental contaminants are chemicals from the environment where food is grown or processed. Heavy metals like arsenic, lead, mercury, and cadmium can contaminate water, soil, or air and end up in food. Radioactive substances and human-made chemicals like dioxins, benzene, and polychlorinated biphenyls can also contaminate food, especially in polluted areas. Residues from pesticides used in farming and veterinary drugs like antibiotics or hormones given to animals are another concern. These residues can stay in food if not properly controlled. Food safety regulations set limits on how much residue is allowed to protect consumers. Chemicals added intentionally during food processing, such as preservatives, colorants, and flavorings, are also chemical hazards. If these chemicals are used improperly or in excess, they can pose health risks. Cleaning chemicals used on food contact surfaces can leave residues if not rinsed properly, becoming hazards in the food. Certain chemicals form during cooking or processing. For example, acrylamide can develop when foods are cooked at high temperatures, like frying or baking. Other contaminants like 3-MCPD esters, glycidyl esters, and furan can also form during processing and pose health risks if present in high levels. In HACCP, identifying chemical hazards starts with examining all ingredients, processing steps, and possible contamination sources. Critical control points are established where these hazards can be prevented, reduced, or eliminated. For example, setting maximum residue levels or pH limits helps control chemical risks. Monitoring is key. Regular checks ensure that safety limits are maintained. If a deviation occurs, corrective actions are taken immediately to prevent unsafe food from reaching consumers. Proper documentation and verification confirm that the system works effectively. Managing chemical hazards involves a systematic approach, spotting potential risks, setting safety standards, monitoring control points, and acting quickly if something goes wrong. This process helps ensure that food remains safe and free from harmful chemicals, protecting everyone's health.